There is a simple solo for Summertime, 2 choruses at a medium tempo. The solo, I want to say, is simple, but it uses the same ideas as a complex solo would be. And that's targeting notes that are altered sounds over the dominant chord, looking for cool tones, the ninth against the minor, the sixth against a minor chord, those kinds of sounds. And so even if it's simple or complicated solo, those sounds are always targeted. Playing the flat 9, the sharp 5, those kind of things. So what we're doing with this solo, I want to say it's simple, but it depends on your skill level. Now, the reason you learn solos is so you really got a good idea of soloing phrases over a tune. Doesn't mean necessarily you go out and play it note for note. We've been over this many times. Joe Pass says it's the reorganization. Improv is the reorganization of something you already know. So if you input this, it'll come out differently. Now, some guys stress out if they can't play it note for note with a band when they're out playing. I say life's too short to stress out about it. Learn it with the intent that you're going to reorganize some of the riffs. Like they might not come out as perfect as what you rehearsed, but they'll just come out differently, okay? And then just leave it at that. Now, the other thing about the solo, it's a very lyrical solo, and that's what you want to go for. That's what I like to hear anyways, a sing-songy lyrical solo, something that's got some sequences, hooky sounds. I think that's important, especially at this kind of tempo. So anyway, let's get into it. By the way, if anybody tells you that you don't need to know music theory, they're pulling your leg. You need to know music theory because a lot of these target notes, they're analyzed against the chord. So how do you know, if you don't know what the sharp 5 of A7 is, how are you going to know where to play it on the guitar? So you see how important knowing music theory is. So don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. All right, let's get into the song. You're going to have fun with it. Here we go. All right, we're starting our simple solo here with pickups on the and of 2 on the measure right before measure 1. So it sounds like this: 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. And what I want to try to do here is focus in on that 6th. So against an A minor 7, we're playing a G scale. So therefore we've got that Dorian mode. But I want to focus in on that 6. So the line sounds like this: 1, 2. Now, that's it for measure 1, just ba, ba, ba. We might do a little slide like that. Now, measure 2, we're going to come up here. The chord above is a B minor 7 flat 5. So I'm going to grab the flat 5 of that chord, that F, and then I'm going to come up and grab the 3rd of the E7. So I'm kind of thinking all in terms of really just E7 here. Then I've got a G natural and an F. Now, that is taken right from the melodic minor, built a half step higher than the E. So it sounds like this. So see, you hear these notes? So here's the melodic minor scale. And there's lessons that will talk about how to use the melodic minor. But here I've just stole a little piece of it. So it's 1 and 2 and slide down to E, D, C, and then G sharp. And I like the sound of that sharp 5 over the E7 to the 3rd. And then the next line is, okay, so it's like measure 2 sounds. Okay, let's play our pickup notes at a metronome setting of 80. And let's play all the way to measure 3. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2. Now that'll sound real nice against the chords. Let's do it again. 1, 2.